You know, we hear that term ecotourism a lot. What does it actually mean? Well, here in the Florida Keys, I think it's more of a way of traveling than a reason to travel. A way to see the most, but impact the least. To ensure the places we travel remain intact for future generations. Well, that's exactly what the next generation of Florida Keys environmental stewards is promoting.
Stewards like Billy Littmer, owner of Honest Eco Tours, who have implemented sustainable tourism methods that allow visitors to connect with the Florida Keys environment. Billy's Honest Eco Tours operates the first all-electric, solar-powered tour boat in the Florida Keys.
I mean, at the end of the day, are you getting like a low battery warning or what?
Yeah, you get a low battery warning. It's like your cell phone.
As we cruise along, I can't help but notice that something's missing. There's no rumble of an engine, just the quiet sound of the twin catamaran hulls cutting through the turquoise waters.
Well, what message are you trying to send with this boat?
I think that ecotourism needs to focus around conservation and focus on education, and I think that this boat is a way to lead by example.
This virtually silent vessel allows Billy to put guests up close to the wild dolphin population that live here in the refuge.
So we're in the middle of the Key West National Wildlife Refuge, and this is one of the oldest wildlife refuges in the country. It was set aside in 1908 by Teddy Roosevelt to protect the birds from feather hunters.
Beginning at the southernmost tip of the continental United States and stretching west towards the Dry Tortugas is nearly 200,000 square miles of protected wilderness, providing critical habitat to marine life and over 250 species of birds.
What's the plan today, Captain?
Yeah, we'll pull up, we'll drop anchor, we'll load into some kayaks, and we'll head towards the island. There's just no better way to teach than to show somebody the animal that you're talking about. So to be able to get there and get immersed into the mangroves, into the wildlife.
Joining us on the water is Billy's wife, Jennifer, and his two children, Anila and Darwin.
I think because of what's happening globally that we're realizing that we have something precious, and it does take action to keep it around for future generations.
You won't find palm trees or a nice sandy beach on these islands, just a dense maze of twisted mangrove roots and a long list of animals that live here.
So this is where life begins out here. A lot of the animals that maybe live on the coral reef when they grow up, they might be born out here where they have shelter from the larger predators.
Give me a sense of some of the wildlife that we're seeing here as we're paddling around here.
So lots of birds, and the reason for that is there's no source of fresh water in these islands. And so without fresh water, it limits the amount of predators that could be out here. And then also because it's the ocean with all the fish around it, the birds are able to get plenty of food. So it's a really good spot for them to raise their offsprings. A lot of our guests haven't been exposed to this sort of environment before. And so my hope is they go home and they just talk about the wildlife, and it affects their sphere of influence. People protect what they love. So if they're coming out here, they're picking up a jellyfish or getting to see a bird right by them in its natural habitat, hunting a fish, that's going to help them make decisions that are conservation minded.